All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you, watch it, give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. So look, let's get on with this video. If you're in a relationship and you're having issues with communication, you might not realize this, but you're stonewalling. And stonewalling is, the definition is a refusal to communicate or cooperate. So basically it's like, so when you're with your significant other, right? You're ignoring what they're saying. You change the subject to avoid uncomfortable topics. You're storming off without a word. You're coming up with reasons not to talk. Refusing to answer questions. Making accusations rather than talking about the current problem. Using dismissive body language such as rolling or closing the eyes. Engaging in passive-aggressive behavior. So that is what stonewalling is. And believe it or not, people break up when there's too much stonewalling involved. This is the reason why people say they was in a relationship, they just couldn't get along with the person, because a lot of the times breakups are not always about infidelity. You know, sometimes they're not even about financial issues. It's about you two not getting along. You got one person who's willing to communicate or was attempting to communicate, and you got the other person who is showing signs of stonewalling. And stonewalling is definitely emotional abuse. And when you are refusing to answer questions, when you are shutting down every single time, and fellas, I gotta talk about, I gotta say it, because as men, we do this a lot. It took me a very long time to stop doing that. Because as men, we rarely talk about what's on our minds, and we get into a relationship with our woman. We don't understand how to communicate properly, and we just know oh man, she tripping, and just, or get up and leave. That's not the way to handle a situation. Times get tough. We got to figure some type of resolution. Whether we agree to disagree, we got to figure it out. Stonewalling will cost you your relationship, because if one person can't get through to you, then they will leave. It's frustrating when you're trying to, really trying to come to an agreement of some sort, and there's no agreement to come with, because the person not even meeting you halfway. And that's something that has to change. Women typically don't do a lot of stonewalling. Usually if a woman does stonewalling, I'm gonna be real, a woman just ain't into you. Like if a woman is stonewalling with you, she really is like getting ready to leave you, fellas. If she's just not communicating, not trying to figure out what's going on in a relationship, she's past your relationship, she's over your relationship, she hasn't left yet, she's getting ready to leave. Normally that's what happens. Men, on the other hand, a lot of times we display stonewalling because a lot of times we don't know how to get out what we're trying to say a lot of the times. So fellas, you got to learn how to speak up. Don't let things build up before you explode. If small things start bothering you, say something to your woman. Let her get an understanding, because trust me, anything that a woman feels is that you're doing wrong, she gonna point it out to you. So fellas, do the same. A woman will rather y'all have some type of dialogue about what's going on. That will save your relationship. Stonewalling is something that will cost you a relationship if y'all don't get to the bottom of it. And to fix stonewalling is to both of you learn how to come to the table, see what's going on, speak, give each other time to be heard, and then you come to some type of resolution. So all I'm gonna talk about is just a quick video. This is King Tyson. Peace and blessings. On to the next one. One love. I'm out.